Today, I've decided to do something different and a little risky. I'm handing over creative control to an AI. That's right, everything you see in this video, from the script to the direction, is dictated by ChatGPT. Let's see how well it does. So what did the AI come up with? Well, today's topic sparks an endless debate in the tech world. Why is iOS better than Android? Now, before we dive into this, remember, the script is all AI driven, so don't blame the messenger. And let's get started. First up, we're talking about user experience and interface. One of the key reasons many people prefer iOS over Android is its simplicity and consistency. iOS has a uniform design language which runs through every app and screen. Whether you're using an iPhone, an iPad, or a Mac, the experience feels cohesive. Apple's attention to the detail in the interface makes the whole ecosystem intuitive, even for new users. In contrast, Android's open nature means that the experience can vary from one device to another, which can lead to inconsistencies and less polished feel. This consistency is what makes iOS so appealing. When you pick up an iPhone, you know exactly what you're getting, a sleek, user-friendly interface that's the same across the board. Next, let's talk about the app ecosystem. If you've ever used both platforms, you might have noticed that apps generally look and perform better on iOS. Apple's App Store is known for its rigorous app review process, which ensures that only high-quality apps make it through. This means fewer bugs, better performance, and a more reliable experience overall. Another big advantage of iOS is how seamlessly apps work together within the Apple ecosystem. With features like iCloud and AirDrop, Apple has created an environment where all devices work seamlessly together. You can start a task on one device and finish it on another without missing a beat. This level of integration is something that Android has failed to replicate. Now let's move to something that's increasingly important: security and privacy. Apple has built a strong reputation for protecting its users' data. With features like Face ID, end-to-end encryption for iMessage, and privacy labels in the App Store, Apple puts a huge emphasis on keeping your data safe. They even famously went head-to-head with the FBI to protect user privacy. Android, on the other hand, gives users more control over their devices. But with that control can come more risk. The openness of a platform can lead to security problems, especially with third-party sources. Apple's closed ecosystem may limit customization, but it also means that every piece of hardware and software is optimized for security from the ground up. Another major point in favor of iOS is software updates. Apple is known for providing timely updates to all of its devices, regardless of age. When Apple releases a new version of iOS, it's available to everyone on the same day. Whether you're using the latest iPhone or one that's a few years old, you're gonna get the update no matter what. In the Android world, updates can be kind of a mess. Different manufacturers have different schedules, and sometimes older devices may be forgotten altogether. This fragmentation means that Android users don't get the latest features or security patches in a timely manner, if at all. Damn. Let's also talk about the resale value. If you ever try to sell an old iPhone, you'll know that it holds its value much better than most Android devices. iPhones tend to have a higher resale value because of their build quality, longevity, and software updates. This makes upgrading to a new model much easier on the wallet. This is something to consider when you're thinking about the long-term investment on your tech. These are some reasons why iOS might just be better. But of course, both platforms have their strengths, so ultimately the choice depends on you. I hope you find this AI-generated perspective interesting. If you do, let me know down in the comments. Also subscribe and like this video. So that was it. That was ChatGPT's perspective on iOS versus Android. The script was completely written by ChatGPT. Tell me how you like this idea. I know I've had my fair share of fun with the B-roll. However, I don't think I will be working with ChatGPT for the next video. But if you like this video, consider checking out my other stuff. And with that said, I'll see you in the next one.